Welcome, everybody, to the Peasants podcast. Get comfortable as we sit by the fire and chat everything DayZ, but mainly the update. We'll be joined by our podcast team, TikTok creator Smiley's Got a Gun, long-term player Mr. Q, and, of course, our chat moderator, Queen Peasent. Our guest on the panel today is Bennett DayZ. He's a YouTuber, console owner, and a coder. Don't forget, people in the chat and those in the comments section, drop your thoughts and your opinions on our subject. We may also have a few special guests with us to come and talk about the update. But apart from that, welcome everybody to the Peasants podcast. All right, calm down. All right, so we've got a massive show, absolutely massive show. First of all, we're going to dive into our one-on-one interview with a DayZ console coder called Bennett. He's a YouTube content creator, a DayZ Modder, and a server owner. We are going to also delve into, after our little one-on-one, is about the new update and what the devs released, a few of the things they showed, a few of the things they talked about. Greedy took a few notes about what was said, little questions that were dropped. 15th of October, 16th of October, book your holidays, book your sick leave in. The new map has arrived, so we're absolutely stoked to hear that. A little earlier than I thought. Definitely love your opinions on when you thought it was going to drop. Definitely love your opinions on what you think of the layout of the map, and of course, where you think you're going to spawn. Are you going to spawn in a town on the island? Are you going to spawn on the shelves? Are you going to spawn out in a raft? These things have not been talked about, so let's get on with the show. I thought I forgot my pitchfork. That's my talking stick. Fuck over, we'll find out. We will find out. That's the best part. We like theories. We want to listen to what you guys want to talk about. The spitty world of the staircase. He's
coming, quick, everyone.
Get your places.
Act normal.
Fuck off. Can't have that sort of a stretch. Where are we? What studio? No, we're not in Bennett's one. Where are you? I think they've made themselves comfortable down here. Really need to organise.
Check my ID.
What studio we're in, organise that.
You don't need any ID in here, sunshine.
Yikes.
That's it, you just got to be careful. Oh, and we've got bits of meat slabbed over the chair. Beautiful.
Just moisturing it up for you.
That's it. Let's get it warm. Get it warm.
Oh, it's what I thought, you know, a nice little heating pad to sit on.
We're definitely going to need it. You're going to definitely need all those little tricks of the trade very shortly. All right. Welcome, everybody. Oh, no one's in the middle.
Q, you're supposed to be over here. We're going to have a snug fish, all on the one couch today.
Nice and comfortable.
That's it. You were chilled there. You got to squeeze in. She didn't move.
Squeeze in the middle.
That's it.
I ain't moving.
That's it. That's it. Look at that.
We fit. We're all on the keto diet.
Yay!
Yeah.
That looks weird. Touching elbows. Touching elbows! Right. On our mini couch spesh. Welcome, everybody, to the podcast. We'll do a quick introduction. In the M4 PvP uniform and her quality hat. Smiley's got a gun on the left-hand side. Welcome, Smiley.
Welcome. Morning, everyone. Morning, morning. Nice fresh on a Sunday morning here in sunny Australia.
It is nice. It's nice and warm already,
It's
which
early.
is good. Thank you for our heat from the EU and the USA. Thank you for it back. It's much lovelier.
Yep, appreciate it.
100%.
Give it back later.
We'll give it back to you so you can complain about it later on. Tucked, jammed in the middle is our resident thug, keeping our guest from Smiley, Mr. ADKQ.
One of someone's got to stop the debauchery.
Let's keep it separated. And last but not least, our panel guest, YouTuber, content creator, DayZ Modder, and of course, server owner, Mr. Bennett. Hello, good sir.
How's it going? Nice to meet you guys.
Good, good. Nice to meet you. Pleased to have you on the show. Been looking forward to get you on and having a chat. We do definitely check out some of your content on YouTube.
Pleasure. Thanks for having me.
No problems at all. No problems at all. Well, firstly, we're going to dive into the world of Bennett, find out a little bit more about him, and then we'll dive into our co-host business, and then we'll finish it off with a spiel about the new update and map.
Exciting stuff.
It's definitely a big show. I'm looking forward to it. got it on the calendar. Already got sick leave planned. All sorts of things going on. Not talking to the wife, disowning the kids. That's what you need to do. That's a true DayZ person. That's
Good
what you
call.
need to do. Fuck off.
Yeah, everything's on Do Not Disturb. Everything.
Everything. Even Discord.
Yep. It's all cut off
tough one.
for that week.
But we will be streaming for sure. So come see us then. All right. So Bennett, as I said, is a YouTube content creator. He's a modder of the console service, and he's also a server owner himself with plenty of servers. Mr. Bennett, first of all, how did you end up in the world of DayZ?
Well, I started right when it released on console.
Previewer?
I played with two Russian guys for a few months. And, they fed me to other people and taught me the DayZ way. And I came back, I guess, in 2020 hard and played during COVID just every day, all day. And then I broke my leg.
Oh,
And then I had no choice but to play DayZ all day, every day. So I've been, just in head over heels ever since.
Been breaking your leg ever since, yeah?
Yep.
what an absolute wonderful occurrence that can happen when you snap a leg. Snapping an arm's dreadful, but snapping
Hey,
a leg means ultimate gaming for at least 3 months.
I tried to craft a splint. It didn't work.
You never actually got it fixed. You broke it, went, damn.
Oh,
Still
well.
healing to this day.
That's it. We'll have to stay home for the next couple of years and let it do its thing.
Yeah, you can't walk anymore.
Exactly.
It's healed. It's healed backwards.
I'm hoping for another injury on October 15th.
Yeah, don't worry. They're going to spike in the DayZ community. They'll definitely spike. That's for sure. So how long have you been?
For a bat.
That's it. It's just get a local friend to come around with a baseball bat and just guarantee it.
Oh no, I was thinking another COVID bat.
Oh, yeah, we need a
Another
couple of
bat.
years off. That's it. Service up some COVID for Shikau. That's what we need.
Yeah.
We didn't even notice. So how long have you been building things on Editor and coding? What got you into that direction?
It's been like 2.5, maybe 3 years now, and it really started with my own server. I was playing on a community server that had some admins I didn't like, and they were abusing the hell out of everybody. So I said, okay, I'm gonna make my own server. And after it grew for a bit, I got really interested into how it all works and the art of it, and the editor side of everything. And I didn't stop. At that point, I was home every day anyway with a broken leg. I was spending all my time learning, testing, putting new stuff on the server, and it's just exploded from there.
Absolutely hectic. Yes, I find that editor can be as addictive, sometimes even more addictive than the actual game itself.
Definitely.
So after creating a few things for your server and expanding your own knowledge in the XML and JSON files, what made you start putting it out there on YouTube and start publishing it?
Oh, the biggest thing is I saw the lack of content for console, and that was like I wanted to fill that void, and bring people to my servers, because I was still trying to create things that nobody's ever seen on console. Maybe saw it on PC. Sometimes I'm literally trying to build something that's on PC just so that it can be the console people. Yeah,
Yeah, nice. Trying to get that port across, trying to get a little bit of flavour. PC has obviously
definitely.
inspired quite a lot of builds and, quite a lot of the bots and things that happen on console. So it's only natural that we turn to them and, source ideas. And lately it's been vice versa. With publishing and being in the YouTube community with Xbox console style content, have you found much success with your YouTube channel?
It's definitely slow going. I've found a lot of success as far as it bringing people to my servers and my mods. So it's growing my community as a whole. It's a positive, and it's fun for me to do. But I'm not like paying my bills with it or anything like that.
Yeah, fair enough. No, but at least it's worked for its intent, which is draw people to obtaining your builds and that slow build of being recognised as a coder, and of course drawing those players into your servers.
Absolutely.
How many servers do you have?
Right now I've got 7. I've got 5 that are active and pretty regularly full. And then a test server, and then like a one that I just mess around with.
Nice, nice. Do you want to give him a little plug? Give him a little shout out there.
I'm sure. Yeah, if you're on Xbox, exclamation mark 2X is the main server. That's kind of where everything got started. And then I've got 2 servers named PvP, all caps and all lowercase, and then 100X and Snow. Snow is a completely snow-covered map. That's one of my personal favorites right now.
Bloke's got his own testing ground and training facility ready for the new map for sure.
Definitely, and it's kind of our own style. I got to give credit to my moderators. He goes by Rigid, but we had an idea a long time ago of trying to keep the same like tier aspect that you have in regular DayZ, but in a deathmatch server. So once they came out with the bunker doors, we were kind of able to make that a reality, and we could, I was building a walled off map, but splitting it into 3 sections and putting walls between, and the loot gets better as you go. So it's like that on that snow server. You spawn in Zelen with just a crossbow and and a witch hood, and then you have to get through the wall to get better loot, and through the next wall to get better loot. And if you die, you go back to tier 1. But it's had a lot of success, and I think really that's the reason for the success on most of my PvP servers. So we've set them all up around that kind of model.
That tier based style. That's cool. That's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Oh,
It's very
Yeah.
cool. I love that.
and that's
Really
I
unique.
appreciate it.
that's on snow and on the other PvP death matches.
Yep, that's on Snow. That's on both of the servers named PvP, and it's also on 100X. It's on 4 of my 5 servers right now.
Oh, very nice. I could see a little console cult running there next week.
Yeah,
Definitely,
I've
definitely.
written
She's
it down.
already put it on the calendar.
Literally, right when you said that, I've like got a pen in my hand and I'm writing.
Hell
Yeah,
I
hey, because
appreciate it.
I've
I hope you
been
guys try it out.
yeah, because I've been around in my head at the moment. I played played a little bit of Xbox with my daughter, and we play Roblox, and they have one called which was actually the inspo for Animal Arsenal. It's actually just called Arsenal, and every time you start off with something basic, and every time you get a kill, it you know next minute the gun upgrades in your hand, and I was thinking. Oh, I
Yeah,
wonder if we could somehow incorporate that, in DayZ. That'd be cool. So you're sort of touching on that, which is awesome. Yeah, having that ability
absolutely.
to like sort of feels like that you're progressing in the game. Um, yeah, to get to boss level. I love it. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, definitely cool. Definitely a cool concept brought to, the console world. Sort of like the gun game in COD. Similar to the gun game in COD.
Mm.
Yeah. So, no, we'll definitely be rolling in that. Mr. Exclusion Zone, DayZ, welcome. And Mr. Backwoods, hello, good sir. Yachty! But if you could go back to day one when you started your journey on, coding and sitting there deciding with your busted leg of whether you pick up the PC and start modifying or continue gaming, what's the best piece of advice you would give yourself?
It's pretty simple. Take your time. I would give the same advice to anybody else starting out new. I've got a pretty big like console modding community, and I tell them the same thing. I've made a lot of mistakes starting early. You have to make all the punctuation has to be correct. Everything has to be perfect. So you mess up a lot less if you just take your time. So that's what I would say.
Definitely good advice.
Yeah, solid advice.
Definitely good advice. I don't know about you, but I tend to go through a build and I miss one comma or one bit of punctuation destroys the whole lot, and I spend the next 45 minutes trying to find that one comma. Um, that's how I know I'm nearly
Definitely,
finished.
definitely. Yes, definitely. Yeah, you always save it and go take all your pictures, and then you load in and you notice one thing wrong. You gotta go fix it right
Got to go
away.
fix it again. Yeah. Doesn't matter if it's 3 a.m. I'm not going
Or
to bed
just
till
leave
it's
it.
done. No, it's fucking. I don't
That's
care.
right.
It's 3 a.m. I'm getting it done because I can't sleep if I don't. Uh, so what keeps you making things and providing, free builds for the DayZ community?
Part of it is what I mentioned earlier about just that lack of content in the console space. It's growing. It's definitely growing, and we're getting noticed a lot more. But you can't stop. You got to keep it going. As much for me as for everyone else. There's no game, for any of us without each other. These servers are all empty unless all of us are on and all of us are playing. So stay involved, and if you enjoy it, it's easy to do. And far it's been that way for years for me, so I don't plan to quit anytime soon.
No, definitely. I think that is some of the driving force that rolls behind a lot of the content creators about keeping the game fresh, keeping the game going. Yeah, definitely well said. Well said. Do you have any
Yeah, we've
future?
had the weight of that lately, I think.
I think, yeah, I think so. I think now it's going to be very interesting that the date's been set of how much console's going to be purchasing the DLC over PC purchasing the DLC. I know a lot of the top content creators will definitely be purchasing it in the PC world, but I mean the community's fighting against the Malsk, which is super, super popular, and it's got all the teleporting, the suit, the whole kit and caboodle. Where this is going to come out very plain Jane. Be very, very interesting on what happens in the PC world.
But does it have a
Definitely.
volcano? See, that's the thing.
Yeah, but they've got Armor Map 3 that has the exact same map. Pretty much identical.
What, does it have a volcano?
Yeah, but it's jungle, not snow.
Does it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know that. Yeah. Right.
So that's what a lot of the
Yeah,
early
right.
conflict was. It was that, especially a lot of pour out from PC. They were like, "Well, we've already got the mask," but it'll definitely explode on console. Console players, both PS and Xbox, will just be gobbling it up. Just give me something new.
Yep.
Coders will be gobbling
There's
up.
so many redneck white boys waiting for those boats. I'm one of them.
Yep, I'm one of them too, and I'm Aussie. We call our rednecks bogans.
Yep.
Yeah, it's crazy that it's morning for you guys right now. I just had dinner an hour ago.
Yeah, I just got up an hour ago.
Yeah, same.
Yeah,
I'm
good
still
morning,
half
good morning.
asleep.
Good morning.
Enjoy your breakfast.
Well,
That's it.
it's almost lunchtime for me, so you guys are still all lacking behind.
That's it. He gets it
Yeah,
first.
that's right. You get to sleep in,
Yeah, he gets it first.
fucker.
So, Bennett, any future plans or goals that you'd like to share or like to achieve?
I'd like to have all my servers full every night. That's an ultimate goal. So I'm always working towards that. That's kind of a daily goal. But yeah, no, nothing I can think of immediately. Just trying to get better every day, just like the rest of us.
Yeah, 100%. I know you got to push those
Will
servers.
you be planning on bringing out something like a server with a new map though?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I'll definitely have a new server with First to Call. And then I've got a lot of boat-related mods that I've been working on for the last, month or so, waiting on this update that I'm just dying to release.
Ooh, is that like secret stuff at the moment, or would you like to elaborate on that?
You definitely follow me on, all my social media and stuff, but I post pictures of them in my Discord pretty often. What I'm looking forward to right now is, with boats in Livonia, I think that river is going to be kind of a pretty active place. So I've built basically a town at each end. I built a wharf on one side, so like a town where you pull up in your boat and you get bait and fishing gear and all that kind of stuff. And it's all looks run down and dilapidated like you would see in the rest of Livonia. Then I built a village on the opposite end of the river, so you could go end to end and find stuff to do and fill your time.
Nice.
That's it, murder people on the way. That's what it's about. Livonia, boats, drive-bys.
River
Right.
raid.
That's it. On a lava river.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what kind of assets we get access to when they put the update
no,
out.
if you get
see
access
what
to that
kind of
lava
things we
bed.
could bring.
Like
Yeah,
a-
we could bring that to Livonia, bring it to Chinaris. There's going to be all kind of stuff coming out, so I'm excited.
Yep, finally get to divide the
100%
north
there's
from the
gonna be,
south.
Yeah, there's going to be
Yeah.
a server coming out. The floor is lava for sure.
Oh, definitely.
It'll be like Only Up, except you jump sideways.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bit of Frogger.
A bit of Frogger. That's it.
Oh,
That's,
fuck, that's actually a good idea.
that's it.
Yeah, like, Mario.
And noted. That's it. You can do Mario. You can
And
do all
no,
sorts of
also
things.
writing this down.
That's it.
Yeah.
Frogger.
So, Bennett, what's the latest build or video that we need to look out for?
Well, definitely when the update comes out, just some of the stuff we just talked about. A lot of the boat-related mods. I'll have a bait shop and pretty much whatever I can come up with that has a boat in it, I'm gonna build it. So, if you're following me, you'll definitely see it.
There you go. So if you want to get out there and grab a snippet for your server, definitely check out those links that I've just dropped in the chat. And of course, finally, anyone you would like to shout out for supporting your journey?
Definitely. Everybody, in both of my Discords that support me. It's well over 5,000 people now, and I can't thank them enough. But specifically, my moderator, Rigid. He's been with me since day one. We used to play together years and years ago. And then Amen Breaker, who's like my number one guy for helping other Discord modders learn the way. That's kind of something I've leaned on heavy in my community is, I don't have a problem helping anybody ever, and I don't charge a dime for it. If somebody wants to learn how to do it, I'll teach him how to do it. And he's somebody else that has the same attitude and will jump right in and help anybody. So appreciate that. And of course, you guys for having me on. So thank you.
No, thank you very much. No, big shout outs. It's always good to have a strong back community. And 5,000 in a Discord, that's hectic.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
it's crazy. It's separated nicely because like all my live servers are in one place. So all of, the other Discord players or Xbox players, which is really kind of a younger group. And then my modding is on the other Discord. So it's other server owners. So it's totally different conversation, totally different arenas. But yeah, together it's over 5,000, and I'm happy to have every single one of them. I hope we keep growing with the game.
Yeah, very nice. Very, very nice. Our chat moderator has one question. If you could add a onesie into the game, what would it be?
A onesie, like I just had a kid 6 months ago. So when you say onesie, I'm thinking of like baby clothes.
Yeah, 000.
But I'm
Well, that's pretty much, yeah.
Button up front or button up at the
sure.
butt?
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely at the bottom. Easy
Yeah.
diaper changes. For
That's
sure.
it. So run around in a Bond suit.
Yeah.
Nice. Very nice. So now I'll let my co-host take over with a few questions. Fire away.
Ooh, I have a couple of questions actually. Okay, so when you were talking about how when you broke your leg and you decided to learn like coding, how did you learn to code? And who or what were your influences?
So there's two main ones, and it's Balshad's Discord. I would shout out and give the link to anybody I know trying to find out how to mod DayZ. That's the place to go. And if you don't want to read about it, you can go on YouTube, and Scale Speeder has a lot of videos
Oh
too.
yeah.
So I learned a lot there, and then and his name is escaping me right now, but the guy with the gray beard. Um,
Don Sibley?
yes, Don Sibley, him too.
That's
He's
it.
probably the most
Yeah,
DayZ
knowledgeable of them all.
God.
That's like level 3. Yeah, that's like level 3. Once you really think you know what you're doing, go watch his videos, and you'll start all over. But yeah, that's definitely where I learned about 90% of it, and then the rest is just trial and error. You get quicker and better as you go, and like I said, take your time, use all the
yeah,
validators. There's so many tools out there to check your stuff and make sure it's right. So that's the route I go.
yeah, nice. Yeah, definitely. They always seem whenever we've asked that question, they're definitely the top three in influencing with coding. That's for sure.
Yep,
Definitely.
Lot
they
of
haven't let
lot
us
of
wrong
help.
yet.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. And I also had another question as well. Just when you mentioned that you have a little bubba who's only 6 months old. Now, these questions you don't have to answer. You just say, yeah, nah, if you don't want anyone to
Sure.
sort of know your personal stuff. But so my question is, can you give us a little background on like who you are as a person? Like, like your, um, like how do you work, and if so, what type of like work are you
Yeah,
in,
yeah, yeah.
and
So,
do you have family set up?
yeah, definitely. So, a lot of people think I'm crazy because I have so many servers, and or they think I make a lot of money on YouTube or something. But I promise you that is not the case. I'm just obsessed with DayZ. But I have a day job that I love, and I work a lot. I basically I sell building supplies and I build houses all
Oh,
over the
nice.
southeastern U.S. and it's great. It's helped me take care of my family and let my wife she stays at home with the kid right now, which is even better. But it also has
Nice.
allowed me to really branch out in DayZ. So yeah, that's kind of my backbone as far as my work and stuff. And I've been married for almost 2 years now, and I've got this new little man running around, and it's exciting to watch him grow. He's gonna be my next moderator for sure.
Do you do the baby in the arm while you've got one hand on the keyboard, sort of,
Oh,
you're rocking
definitely,
and
definitely,
yeah.
definitely. I joked
Yeah.
around when I was right before I had him. Everyone's like, "Oh, what are you gonna name him?" And like my main server that most of the people know in my Discord is exclamation mark 2x. I kept telling everybody, "Oh, I'm gonna name him that like Elon Musk. He'll be exclamation mark
Oh yeah.
2x." You know.
Yeah, that's exactly what just popped into my head, Elon Musk. What did you end up naming him if you don't mind me asking?
His name's Wesley.
Wesley, nice name.
Oh, that's adorable.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
a nice name.
nice. Nice.
Thank you, thank you.
Oh, so you're starting off like you're just at the start of the creating the nice little family and
That's
oh,
it.
that sounds like
That's right.
that's awesome, man. Yeah, hats off
Thank
to
you,
you.
thank you.
That's really nice. Yeah, congrats. That's a lovely time when you have that nice young family. It's beautiful.
It is.
Definitely. It's a dream
And
when you're
thank
young, so it's a dream come true right now.
yeah, you made it to the boss level. You leveled up.
That's it. And
Definitely.
you're also an in real life base builder too. So that's another thing to add to
Yeah.
add to
Yeah.
your.
Man, I've been trying to raid people in real life, but I keep getting arrested.
No, I appreciate you being open and honest and answering those personal questions because it's something that a lot of us, sort of don't think about sometimes is who the person is behind the coding or the servers. Like, what's their sort of little story. So I appreciate that. Thank you, Bennett.
No, definitely. Thanks for having me. I think it's something that's still kind of missing in console DayZ a little bit. Back in the day, you used to be able to hear people's game chat like all the time. You can't
Mm.
hardly hear it anymore. If you're in a party, you can't hear it. So it's really nice to get together with other console people now. It's refreshing. So thanks for having me.
100%.
Yeah, very true. That is true. Yeah, it has lost that like that little bit of spark when it comes to game chat since they sort of changed it, particularly because with people not being able to record and that we miss out on a lot of story time. So yeah, it is good.
Yeah.
It's good to have to come together even on platforms like this that provides for us, which is awesome, and we get to meet people in the community that we would not necessarily meet out there in the DayZ world. So yeah, very awesome.
Bring them together.
Bring them together. Bring them
Indeed.
people together.
That's it. All right, Mr. Q.
Ah,
Fire away with
all
your
right,
questions.
indeed. So we've been a content creator and a server owner there. I take it you play on your own servers?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll play on any server, but yeah, I end up playing on mine a lot more than the rest.
Yeah. Do you find you get much backlash or problems from the community with it? Because I notice you will often get that with server owners that play on their own servers usually get quite a bit of stick from the community.
So that's one of the reasons I started my own is I had a lot of trouble with that in the beginning. And so when I started my own, I was kind of like set out to be like the perfect admin if there ever was one. It's not me, trust me, I'm not perfect. But that's what I've tried to do. And what I have a lot of rules that I set for myself that a lot of other admins probably wouldn't. I'm not gonna raid anybody's base on my server. I have no reason to. It feels wrong. I'm not gonna take anybody's car. I'm not gonna ever let my emotions get the best of me to where I make a stupid decision in the game that's gonna make somebody leave my server. Because ultimately that's what I've always thought of it as, a place for the console community to grow. That's is where my server is. So try to keep that
Yeah.
attitude in all aspects, including being an admin. So I really haven't had a ton of backlash. Every once in a while, I'll get somebody that they'll make a ticket. Somebody made a ticket because somebody dismantled their base or something or broke a bunch of rules. And then I ban the person that broke a bunch of rules. And the person that got banned is the one that's the only person I get backlash from. Everyone else is pretty okay.
Pretty
Yep.
chill. Ah, nice.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good. Well, that's my questions, but we do have one from Mr. Noah. Ugh. Sparkling water or tap water?
Tap water. Well, bottled water, not sparkling
Yeah.
water, not tap water, bottled water.
Hell yeah.
Got to drink it from the hose. That's the only spot to get it from. It gives it its flavour. Hose water.
I
Yeah.
did when I was a kid. That's how you get hair on your peaches. But
That's-
once you got them, you get consistent water stuff.
On those hot days, it comes out so hot.
That's
And
it.
You're like, oh,
Like-
just give it a minute.
like
Give it
a
few
vapor.
minutes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's it. All right. All right. So questions rolled up. Mr. Bennett, we appreciate you sharing a little about yourself and the world of which you're conducting over there at your Discord and, of course, on your YouTube.
yeah. Thanks for having me. I really appreciate it. It's been great.
Definitely stay around for our next part. Before we dive into the update, I know everyone's itching at it. We're going to take it back to our co-hosts. Any business with the co-hosts? I do have Smiley's TikTok of the week lined up,
Yes.
but if Mr.
Can I
Ki-
just say, though,
wanna
someone
go
destroyed the
first?
chat and they're called beef curtains. Just saying.
Yeah,
Nice.
I nearly got done with it yesterday. There was one that was something clitoris, indigenous clitoris, but when you read it out, it's like indigenous Mike. Like it didn't actually say the word, and it was, if you read it out, you would have got caught up. So I'm like, indigenous Mike. Hello, good sir. So there's definitely a few out there trying to pin it on people. It's very creative.
I tell you what, I love it. There's a regular on my server at the moment. I see pop up bum hairs. Thanks for playing my server, bum hairs.
Nice.
Bum
Shout out
hair.
to bum hairs.
Shout out to bum hairs. Much love, man.
Oh god. So, bruv, you gonna go first?
Of course, because I'm more important.
All right. Well, do you want to roll out with your TikTok of the week?
My little spiel.
Really? Not even once?
Yeah,
Well, let's do it.
I trust you.
Why?
You just remind me of somebody.
Who?
You know myself.
You know, you remind me of someone. It's actually this guy I went to Terra Island with one time.
Yeah.
He ended up dying.
Where you heading?
I was gonna go south.
The real world of DayZ.
The real world of DayZ. Yeah, I chose this one because I reckon we've all had that. Oh, we've all had that moment, right, in real life where you've been somewhere or done something and gone, like, fuck. Like I either play DayZ way too much and it's starting to mess with my brain and I'm seeing DayZ everywhere. Like I've had times where I've been on servers where it's just a lot of driving, and then straight away have to jump off and then jump in my car, and next minute I'm like, fuck, I feel like I'm still driving in DayZ. I can really get my head back into like real life. You know, I haven't anyone had that experience. Yeah, anyway, so but also when I pick up my little ones from school, and it's right on the water, and I sit in my car right on the edge of the water there, and it makes the exact same sound as like the coast sound, that water just lapping against the shore. And I always think, oh god, yeah, this is where you're spawning in, right here. This is that's
Yeah,
the
I
coast
suppose
rat, right?
that'd be a little bit different
Yeah.
for you being on the coast too. You get a lot of spawn in, and of course that's what you love. You love the coast, so yeah, you get little references.
Yeah, and it's like that too when we go for walks along. Like you meet up with random people and you stop and you say hello and then you have a little chat and they tell you a little bit about themselves and stuff. And yeah, then you rob them and take their food and shoes and you keep going. And it's just like
I
steal
get
their
the
apple.
no. I understand what you mean. I get the industrial over my way. It's a lot very industrial, so I get the barrels. I see the barrels all the time, and I'll be like, I wonder what's in that. It's probably like some
Yeah, what's
toxic
stashed in
waste, but I'll
there?
crack it open, gather some water, and drink out of it. But
That is, it's funny. There's one story that my partner always tells people. And during COVID, we'd go for walks, and constantly see water bottles sitting in the gutter. And he'd go to stop, and she's like, no, you're not playing the game. Don't touch the water bottle.
I may not get sick, but after seeing a
What about
few,
you, Bennett? Have you ever had an IRL
Yeah, I
DayZ
keep
moment?
Tetra in my pocket all the time, just in case. Pop two and I'm ready to go.
it's good, and that's just on the random, not even when I'm
Yeah.
sick. Just randomly because
Yeah.
I got too many.
Well, actually, planned my trip to Thailand, and I mean, researching, and one of them is take charcoal tablets. I'm like, ooh, okay, I actually get to
I'm gonna make a gas mask.
Yeah, there you go.
But saying that, it has
Yeah,
inspired
every once in a
me.
while I build a tripwire.
That's just to catch the other half. That's just around the house. Can't do it anymore.
my
Little
wife
one's
hates it.
starting to walk.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
That's how he broke his leg in a bear trap.
that's it.
Yeah, I got punched off a roof. It was a bad day.
Yeah.
But it's only since recently that seeing a lot of the references from Prague and seeing the in real life references hasn't made me want to travel and actually go and see, go and pump one of those wells and go and see the barns and see all the references that they applied into the game.
Hey,
Yeah, I
go
love
for a
those
walk
videos
through.
on YouTube.
Go for a walk through Electro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think it was Marks that was pumping out when he went across as community manager because he went from Ireland to Prague, and he was showing off a lot of the things, obviously spitting out, and I was just like, that's just would it trigger in your mind, How do you
Yeah,
control your mind to
crazy.
stop? No, I'm not going into the fire station, Greedy, this is the third time you've tried to come and take our stuff from the fire station. You can't have a black outfit. Go away or we're calling the cops.
Yeah, there's like you just perched up on like at the top there, and like people are like, "What's that dude doing?" They go, "I don't know. He's been camping up there for ages."
That's it. Got a fire on apartment buildings. What are you doing out there, man? I'm just waiting for all the players to disappear so I can leave the fire station.
Wait for the next reset.
Waiting for the next reset. It's going to go dark, so I'm logging off.
Yeah. It's like he keeps talking to us on the radio. Asking if we can,
That's it.
if we've
On the
got
police
Tetra.
radio. Oh, that's hectic. That is hectic. But no, 100%. 100%.
Yeah. So anyway, that's my talk of the day.
Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Remember, we need that singing in
Yeah,
an
take it
outro.
away.
In an outro, thanks. Of you guys singing.
Oh yeah, it's supposed to be clip of the week, clip of the week, clip of the week, clip of the week. There you go. That's our
There you
intro.
go.
We did practice
You
it.
did.
Yeah.
That's it. Got to
It's
dance on
supposed
and
to be
everything.
like clapping and clicking. Everyone's supposed to click and clap. I got it from my daughter's like kindergarten. They sit there and they go for what is it? Show and tell. you know, show and tell. Show and tell.
Really? Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Everyone has to
Back
clap
in my
and
day, it's like, all right, show and
Yeah.
tell, your turn. I know you don't have anything. Get up here and explain your case.
Yeah, you found a stick outside. You go, quick! I got to take this in and say it's my show and tell. I didn't bring anything this week.
It shows the hole in your sock.
That's it. Air
Yeah.
conditioning.
Or the scab on your knee.
That's it. How did you
Yeah.
get this? You just make up some elaborate thing of this new toy that you got. Yeah, it's brand new and I just got it. It's just at home and I'm not bringing it in.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
All right, Mr. Q, slap some business down.
All right. A couple of things. First, I'll touch on where I've been playing this week. Back on Zag. Zagoria's got me hook, line, and sinker again.
Ooh.
But
Yep.
I was running through some of the old clips that I used to watch on YouTube, and it got me thinking about how far content creation has come from, like, and who was the very first person that either of you watched that actually really got your spark into watching DayZ things. See, for me,
Oh yeah.
I'm like, now I'm dead against scripted DayZ stuff.
Yep.
But when I first started playing the game, the very first creator that I started watching was Moon Man, or Mr. Moon, and his scripted stuff is actually top tier.
Oh.
Nice. I don't think I've ever heard of him.
No, I've never heard of
Moon
Mr.
Man.
But
Moon.
very super old. Like he stopped making content for a while. But the stuff that he made was actually really top tier scripted.
I'm also jotting that down. I'm going to check him out. Moon
Yeah.
Man.
For me, it was Lax
Mr. Moon or
Hawthorne.
Moon Man, I can't remember. Oh,
Yeah, Laxy.
yeah.
Like I watched a little bit of DayZ before it came to preview, and then when I dived into the game itself, I didn't watch much Twitch, and then when I was looking through Twitch to find streamers to get to my server because that particular run through was working for PC. A server would be released. They get the big guys on there, and then the server would get populated. And Lax caught my attention, and I used to sit down and watch him cut sick, and like that. He was a bit more feral then. He's not as feral as he used to be, but yeah, old Lax Hawthorne.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. Actually, the initial one was actually Smoke, because I was
Yeah.
back then I was big into Twitch, and I'd already followed Smoke, and then one day it came up, and I was like, "What's this? You know, what's he playing?" And but then after that, I searched up DayZ, and I must say I didn't watch Smoke too much. He was just what came up, and it got me curious what game it was, but. I searched it up and I went straight to Lax and Ceramore. Them two. Oh, Ceramore is just fucking amazing. And so is Lax. I just love their play style and how they interact with people, and they just had that knack to talk to people, and I love that. Yeah.
That being able to
Definitely them two.
interact on the spot.
Yes.
That's what got me with Lax. Just improv off the bat, savageness, but that cool. Yeah, g'day, buddy. How you doing?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So you can see where our influence came from, our play styles.
Yeah, that's it.
So they're definitely my top ones.
But you,
Thank
Bennett?
Toprek has always been one of my favorites.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you already
just-
sent me a man. Sorry.
PvP, he's great. I'm trying to. There's another one I've been watching recently, and I can't think of his name. But if I describe his thumbnails, you'll know who it is immediately. All of his thumbnails are really gay.
He means that in a a fun, bright way.
That's it.
Yeah. Like it's always like
Joy.
you know, I can't. You know what I'm talking about? I can't. I can't think of his name.
I'm thinking of his
Describe the
thumbnails.
thumbnails. What's
Now,
on the
Zesty
thumbnail?
The thumbnails is
Povlo.
always like you know some. No, it's not Polvo. I love Polvo and
Yeah.
Fresh Spawns too. They're awesome.
Yep.
Hold on, I'm scrolling around right now. Let me see if I can find him. His thumbnails are always really inappropriate, and the song at the very end of the video is always really inappropriate. And he plays Rust too, but I don't
Oh,
play
I've got
Rust.
my
But that's I
pen
just
in
know
my
he plays
hand.
that
Give me
game.
a name. I
It's-
never see this person.
Yeah, I gotta find him. He's
Don't worry about a
hilarious.
pen. Send us the link.
We'll watch it now.
That's it. Pull the show up right now and have a little run through.
Frag Dempsey. That's who it is. Frag Dempsey.
Frag
Well, like F for
Dempsey.
Fred. Frag.
Frag Dempsey.
Frag.
Yep,
Yep,
I've seen
Frag
him.
Dempsey.
Yep.
He's hilarious, and he does the guy from Walking Dead. He does an impression of that guy running around all the time too. He's hilarious.
It is.
Oh.
People to go and see,
check
people. People to go and
But
see.
yeah, go look at his thumbnails.
And then report back to us to see if his classification is correct.
Yeah. Give us a rating of these thumbnails.
That's it. 100%. All right. All right. Is that all the business we have today?
That's my business done, sir.
Beautiful. Absolutely wicked.
great question.
Good qualities. All right. The moment we've been waiting for.
Da-da-da.
Da, 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 da,
Here we go.
da. The new map being
We're gonna
announced.
we're gonna do the Tom Cruise. Yeah.
Yeah, jump on the couch. Stick out there, jump on the couch. Oh, he fell off.
Straight off the other
That's
side.
it. That's it. Jump the. That's it. Tom Cruise in it.
Still one of the most iconic moments in television. Tom Cruise jumping on the couch.
100%. 100%. All right. So, the the devs launched their stream. For me, it was Friday night, about 11 o'clock. And they dived straight into it. 15th of October, the DLC comes out. It's matched with the 1.26 update. So it's all coming together. It's probably the longest I've seen experimental being dragged on before the update. We've had 3 hot fixes already. So usually it comes out basically the next week. But definitely can see why they held out. $26.95 US or Euro. First of all, what do we think of the price? Can't do much about the date.
Is that the 15th
You know-
for us though, or is it like?
No,
So,
16th
that'll be
for
the
us?
16th.
Yeah. So for us,
So
bruv,
16th
it's
for
usually 2 a.m. Usual update time is either 10 a.m. on the 15th or it'll be 2 a.m. on the 16th, which means for Q it'll be 4 a.m. But for most people, I think it's the US that basically wake up and just go, oh, shit, the update's ready, beautiful, and crack straight into it.
Yep.
Yep.
Can't wait.
You flex in the
whatever they
middle.
want.
You flex in the middle, you good time zone people.
I think the price is fair though. I mean, well, actually, hard question to answer
Yep.
until we've actually seen it. You know what I mean? Like, they better make, like, it better be on point. Like, that's $50. So, I mean, it's not like the cost of a full game. I mean, the full games are, like,
Well,
close
to be-
to, or over 100.
Yep.
So, I just hope that, I hope that when I pay the $50, I go, slam, here's my $50. I play it and I go, totally worth it. Totally worth it.
Yep. Glitch free. Glitch free on
Glitch
launch.
free.
Yeah, is there any wood in here we can knock on?
it's
Yeah, exactly. Touch wood. I mean, I don't mind the like glitches and stuff. I just hope that it feels good. You know what I mean? I hope it. I don't know. Like, yeah, I expect there's going to be little glitches and bugs and things flying off into the sky, and that's just a given. But I just hope though, like those things can be fixed, hopefully, maybe, but or just accepted as being part of DayZ. But I just hope it's like I don't know. I just hope we get like this nice feel about it. You know what I mean? I don't know how to put it
yeah.
into words.
No. I hope a
The-
I hope we get
situation
that.
like
to
Jason's.
live up. Well, it's got to live up to the hype. But let's
Yes.
face it, they've hyped
Yeah.
the shit out of it for us. So if it doesn't live
Yeah.
up to the hype, then a lot of people are going to be disappointed. But I think no matter what, it's a brand new fucking map that we're going to run around on and be lost as shit. I'll pay $50
Yeah.
for that.
Yeah. But
That's what I'm saying. I want to get lost. I want to have the experience. Give me an experience. Give me
Yeah.
a new experience.
But
pay for
also,
that.
I don't want it so like you load in and you instantly get metal poisoning. So for the first week, everyone's got
Yeah.
metal poisoning, and you can't actually run the course of the whole map. It's like, oh, I got to build. Oh, I got metal poisoning. There's nothing we can do. We got to quickly find some medicine, otherwise we're dead. That's what I don't want. I just want to
Yeah.
jump in. I don't care about.
If it takes a month,
Yeah,
inland, we got problems.
yeah. They'll get massive backlash. I think this is their chance on console to say, hey, we can produce a nice map with a good update and put it all out there so it's clean, ready to go. I think that will grab a bigger piece of the community. If they don't, I think a lot of people will walk away. A lot of people.
Yep.
I'm more worried. A lot of our community don't really gel with hardcore very well. A lot of them are just straight PvPers. How are they going to handle being thrown into a map that's strictly hardcore?
I think it'll be up to the community servers. They'll have to carry it.
Yep.
They'll have to be community servers built around that. Put it on easy mode
Yeah.
so that
That's
people
it.
can enjoy it.
100x
That's
loot,
what community
just
handle
know.
servers are,
everything.
basically.
And their loadout.
That's it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You load
Yeah.
in
Let
with
them load in
everything,
with all
yeah.
their shit and, put food in every zombie or whatever you got to do.
No,
Yeah.
definitely. Josie says
I can't wait to see a
Livonia.
PvP server on there.
That'd be cool, wouldn't it? Fighting on top of the ice mountain, just all in white. That'd be sick.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll probably have one.
Yeah. That.
You know.
Josie Garfunkel says Livonia was only $15 for good reasons because it was kind of basic, comparable to what we are about to be getting. Feel price could have been like only $25, but we're getting a winter system and all the other goodies with this, new assets. So yeah, definitely bit
I
of value
agree.
in there.
Worth it for the assets.
Yeah, 100%. I think the coders themselves, especially console coders, will take any assets. So just give us 20 at a
Yep.
time randomly. We'll just take that. Don't even worry about updating the game.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
We'll build a new map. Just give us some stuff to do it with.
That's it. Just
New
give
Yeah,
us
colors,
yeah.
flat
new
world.
skins.
Although the terrain builder that comes in is for only PC. There will be no console terrain builder. Because that's something
Alright,
they're
I'll
For saying that
incorporating.
we'll have to buy it twice, yeah? PC and Xbox.
Correct.
Yep.
Yep. I did.
Yeah.
I did mention
Ooh,
that
that's
on
the lucky few.
on X. I did say, love the price, earlier than expected with the release, but can there be a combo deal where we can buy a console version and a PC version and save some coin?
Yeah.
Whether you buy your console version and then they email you a Steam key, or a PlayStation version and email you a Steam key, something like that, where it's not going to cost.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll be buying, at least 2 copies, and if I get my PlayStation in time, 3 copies. Shit.
Yes.
Um,
It'd be cool if they released a an Xbox. Haven't they just I heard that they just released a new Xbox. Did Microsoft release a new Xbox? I was like, no,
No, not
not
that I know
already.
of.
Or a new one,
Not
or a new one
not a
coming
new
out.
one.
But it,
No, they did. They did do an upgraded version of the Series S.
Yes.
true, the storage, didn't they? Beef up the
Yeah,
storage on it.
similar. They did similar to what PlayStation's doing with the PS Pro.
Yeah.
They just gave the Series S the lower tier a little bit beefier option. So you've got low tier, medium, and the high with the X.
Should
Yeah.
rob at the house.
Yeah, actually, just a little side story on that. I went to EB Games the other day. I was looking for a new headset, and I was like, I'm really disappointed with how many headsets they had for Xbox. And I turned around to the guy, and I'm like, I had a moment. I just had a moment. I was like, there's not many Xbox ones here. Although I see like you've got the Sony ones for PlayStation. Why don't you have the Sony ones for Xbox? And he looked at me and goes, well, because that's Microsoft. I went, oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh, you're one of them customers, are
And
you?
I was like,
You just blurt.
yeah, and I went, sorry, I forgot about that. That's Sony's PlayStation, of course. And I got to bring out a headset for Xbox.
We used to have EB
Yeah.
games around here.
Oh, yeah,
you
good
did?
old EB Games,
Yeah,
Electronics
back in the
Boutique.
day, way long time ago.
It's still
All gone
prominent
now.
in Australia. Still
I do
prominent.
remember that. That's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
They are
it's our
dying a
number
little
one
bit,
game
though.
shop in New Zealand.
Shit.
Oh, yeah.
What's
That's
it
it.
called?
That's EB.
EB Games.
EB Games.
Oh, nice.
I'm the highest tier, or I used to be the highest tier in EB Games on the discount. Maximum trade. Maximum trade.
Ooh.
That's-
Nice.
Yeah, I got my level 3 card.
Yeah, I'm at 3.
You all got a
Not very high.
Blockbuster and a Radio Shack. Josie, the last Blockbuster that
hell
closed down was ages ago.
No. And I think it's in Auckland, in New Zealand, there's still a Blockbuster store. Believe it
Damn.
or not.
No!
Yep, it's a franchise, little franchisee one.
That's cool.
That's awesome. I would
That's
love to
cool.
walk into a Blockbuster and just have that nostalgia of looking at all the titles without having to scroll through my phone. I could just take my time. It was so relaxing.
Yeah, it was like when
Insane.
we went
That's very
to
stressful.
Coffs. I think in Coffs, bruv, there's a Sanity Music.
Is there?
Yeah, or a HMV.
Yeah,
I
with
can't
even the,
remember one of them.
And you can
Did y'all
still
have
go up to
Circuit
the
City?
wall and listen to
Yep,
the CD.
and listen to the CD and the fucking, what do you call it?
headset.
Yep. Get all that good ear disease from other
Eagle
people.
Boys. God. Damn, Queen. Do you guys have Eagle Boys? in
Oh,
Australia?
Eagle
That's
Boys
lovely.
Pizza.
Yeah.
I forgot about Eagle Boys Pizza. Look at us, we've gone
Lot of
completely
EB
off.
That's what happens. That's what happens. It reminisces. I tell you, the conversation strays, and we now have to rope it back in. All right, let's rope it back in.
Yeah, what was the question anyway? What was that original question?
It wasn't. We were just talking about the price and the date. But the cave system that they incorporated is absolutely phenomenal. Let me see if I can find. Where's my bookmarks? They are very.
I need to
very
get proper
professional.
fucking cave bases.
Yeah, so you'd be able to actually deck out the caves themselves.
Yeah, the caves look cool.
Is this the cave?
Just gets
one?
better.
Let's have a look.
That's like 3 weeks, peeps, right? 3 weeks.
Yeah, about 4
Yeah.
weeks.
It's the 22nd today.
Yep, it's not long. All right, let's dive into the cave system. If you haven't seen it, this is a spoiler. We've got plenty of spoilers coming, so just be warned.
see what you've got on there too, bruv.
What's that?
2 steps
Yeah.
ahead. Always 2 steps ahead. You know what
what
you've been watching?
what have I got stuck in here? Oh, Red Dwarf.
Well, I think it's awesome, but I'm surprised that it's not, they're just like walkthrough. I'm surprised they didn't just, make it more housey.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
I
Like
wouldn't
more-
take it for face value. I would be
Yeah,
assuming
no,
if that's
they're not
what's
gonna show us
yeah.
they're not
Okay,
gonna
so-
show us big expansive ones. That sort of shit there. You know what they like to do? They're only gonna show us a little tidbit and let us go find that shit ourselves.
Because I pressed them for the lava. So I put up about 15 times. Is the lava usable for lighting a torch? Is the lava usable? They just ignored it. Just bypass that question. They would not touch base on the lava
Okay.
himself. So I got no idea what's
Yeah.
in store. But yeah, that's a place you can pull up out of the storm. You saw there in the last clip, the storm coming in, and then going into the cave, everything calmed down. They're going to be like rest points or, a place to get out of the weather. Because being in the weather is going to kill you. They reckon being in a full blizzard, you will not survive unless you find shelter.
Okay.
So it's going to
Ooh,
be...
I can just my brain's just rushing with imagine you'd be on your favorite server, you'd be like, don't go up to the caves, that's where the cannibals live. You
That's
head
it.
up there, you're gonna die.
They're going to be waiting
There's
for you.
definitely
They'll
gonna
be waiting for you because they're just waiting
Yeah.
for the lonely traveller to walk through. But you'll be able to base build
Yeah.
in the cave and stuff like that. I know the ice shelves you can't base build at the moment, but they are looking at it.
Oh, okay.
They talked about possible lava underneath the thermo power plant. So there's a thermo power plant that's there that will have lava. Some speculation was that you may have to turn the power on to then activate something. Maybe the briefcase, the scientific briefcase, adds you into a lab. Fucking who knows? This is all theorized stuff at the moment. But the best thing they said, and I was hoping that something like this was on the island there is a city. There is a full-blown built city the size of Cherno. Like, as in the city of Chernarus. That whole squadron, there's a massive city in there.
Nice.
So,
Looks cool. I'm excited.
yeah, you can have everywhere from cave systems to ice shelves to massive cities to dock regions to military to hopefully lava zones to the hot springs. It's going to be absolutely ballistic. It's going to go crazy. Can't
So
wait.
many gangs.
So many
You're gonna have
gangs. It's
Hot
going to be
spring gangs.
Yep.
Yeah.
the fucking cave
Yep.
crew, cave cannibals.
Islands.
I'll be in the power plant. I think that's where I'll make my home. Power plant central.
Definitely.
Ah, we're hot springs, bro. We're hot springs.
You want to be hot springs? No, that's podcast. That's in professional time.
Oh, yeah, podcast.
I'll be hunting people at
But
the
hey,
thermos.
do the caves
offline.
have like a sound, like an echoey sound? Imagine like walking past those caves and you hear like the cannibal giggle and it's just echoing through. Like you'd be like, "What the fuck?"
Oh.
Fuck oh.
How
See,
cool
that'd
would
be
that be?
cool. The actual echo coming out of it. So you can hear the crackle of the fire. But, the weather's going to change completely. You're going to go from a mild wind to a medium wind to it may kick back into a mild wind or go heavier into the blizzard. The weather structure is going to change. The environment when it comes to a heat bonus is going to change. We've only got a couple of weeks to go and we get our hands on it. Going to be absolutely hectic. Anything that I didn't touch base on that anyone saw on the update or want to touch base on before we wrap it up? It's Chill Rob with the sub. Appreciate you. Just checking back into chat.
I must say, I feel like there is a standstill at the moment. Just you know, just even like with well, I don't know if it's just me. Maybe it's just me at the moment, but everyone seems to be, or DayZ players seem to be on hold or a standstill with everything until this update's coming out. Like everything's just gone a little quiet. Am I right? Is it just me?
No, I think it's
Really
more like
quiet at the
Wipe,
moment.
whereas Wipe's announced, so people are like, well, I'm not touching this until the new stuff comes out. I find that happens quite often. Do you get that on your server, Bennett, where, you know, DayZ will drop, they're talking about wipes, and then all of a sudden your population just drops?
Definitely. That's you're always trying to avoid that. I feel like the first person to bring it up, it's like a sickness. It spreads immediately. Then
Yeah.
everybody wants a wipe, and they all log off, and then they're all like, "Oh, server's dead. What the heck?"
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a traumatizing experience for a server owner, especially when the devs announce a wipe, because you'd just be chilling at work, and then they announce a wipe, and then all of a sudden your population just drops down to 20% of what it used to be, and you got no idea. So you go
Yeah.
frantically in there to try and find out what's going on, and then eventually discover that DayZ mentioned they're going to wipe this time. So yeah.
Yeah, imagine when this new map comes out, man. It's going to be a fucking ghost town.
Do you think they
on our
should?
PvP for Genshin Aura service.
On anything else, it'll be a ghost town. It won't be like Livonia, where
Yeah.
Livonia only half the population bought it, and it people stuck with Chinaras because there wasn't much difference, and it was a smaller map. This is completely different.
Although
Yeah.
there
I
is
think it'll be
there
interesting.
is one thing. Right, there is one thing that is worrying me about it. All right, old gen consoles and how well it's going to run. Imagine the fact you've got an old gen console. You go out, you lay $50 to buy the new map, and it's almost unplayable for you.
Yeah.
How fucking wrecked
Well,
do you be?
have they mentioned that? Are they going to limit it? And just maybe, well, I don't know if they can.
I
can
haven't
they?
I haven't heard anything brought up from the devs about how it's going to run on the old gen.
Yeah.
And with the amount
It
of
won't be
snow and stuff like that, I can't see it running very smooth at all.
No.
No.
Not trying to PvP on a LA server in a blizzard. Not happening.
Yeah.
Not on old gen. No way.
No. No.
Maybe this is the
I wonder
push
how
that
many,
DayZ
what the
goes.
percentage is.
Yeah, I wonder if actually
Yeah.
that'd be a. Might throw a
How
little
many people
poll
are
up.
still on old gen?
Get a poll going.
Yeah.
Are you still on old gen or
Yeah.
new gen?
Mm.
Definitely something to think about. Queen wants to bring up a question. Do you think they'll give us new trails like the red trail?
Oh, definitely.
Ooh,
I think so.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah, 100%. Good
Yeah, I'm sure they
question.
will.
Yeah, another hiking trail to battle around for two streams to die to Zeds 8 hours later. Sounds fun to me. Loving it.
Yep, let's go. Book it in.
Take my money.
Take my money. No, but hopefully it's got all those little details in it. It's got the tourist walks. It's got that. I know there's no longer whirls. They've got these springs that you have to, raise up a bucket or somehow extract the water with. New characters. That's a good question. Do you think they'll ever add to the characters?
Yeah, of course they will. Sporadically. Let's have a Mark's
Yeah, my-
character.
Mark's can have one for each of the for the devs, so you can run around as the devs or shoot them. Yeah.
Yeah,
no.
well, is it, actually, I've I know this sounds really ignorant, but I've never looked. Is there more male than females? Are we like, we had Batty come out. That's Cheyenne. But yeah,
You want to
is it even?
eat? Nah, it's not even. We've got
It's not even.
20, I think, in the male, and I think it's 14 in the female.
All right, so we're due for another female.
Yep. So Cheyenne was the newest.
Even things up. Yeah, good old Batty.
That's it. And of course, they're going to have a Halloween event, which is the end of October. So there might be some added extras in the update for that. So you'll definitely see people purging the code. Everyone will be looking for all the new stuff. But of course, Halloween on Sakal will be hectic. Whether they bring out a Yeti or something, that'd be cool.
That'd be awesome.
You know, a zombie. Well, if it's DayZ version, it's a zombie in a white ghillie. That's the Yeti.
Oh, I was thinking like just you're recoding a bear.
Fuck. What a polar bears.
That's a Yeti.
Polar bears would be cool. Things like that would be.
Oh,
That would be sick.
Yeah, there hasn't been much talk. I haven't seen much talk about. I know they brought out the fox and they brought out the rabbit, but there's no actual talk apart from the trout that's on the actual server. They haven't mentioned
the
that.
reindeer.
The fish. should be
Oh, and the
interesting, too.
reindeers, yeah. The reindeers they've said are on the server, but I haven't seen any of the
Yeah, there's
reindeers.
different fish baits too.
Yeah, you got your different baits, got your caviar, but I haven't heard them mention bears or wolves or you know what's going to be
Yeah, if
out
they switched
there.
them up to polar bears though, that'd be fucking sick.
That'd be hectic and harder. Make sure they're harder because polar bears are tough as.
Yeah, they blend in more.
Yep. Are there going to be new achievements this time? Not sure. Livonia didn't bring any new achievements. Will Sakal? Will they tempt people, those achievement whores, into getting on the DayZ and clocking achievement?
Yeah, they're gonna bring in the defrost for sure. Defrosted food for the first time.
That's it. But yes. There's nothing more to add. I am super looking forward to the next update. I'm super looking forward to the map. I'm looking forward to getting lost. I'm looking forward to seeing stuff that I haven't seen. And of course, watching the community explode with the new assets. That's probably going to be the biggest thing, is the community exploding and bringing so much creativity with the new stuff. We're getting new toys, people. We're getting new toys. That's it.
Yeah.
No,
so
it's never going to be the same again.
It's never going to be the same again.
No, it's not.
Nope, and we'll definitely see a massive improvement. We'll see plenty of quotas go quiet for the next month, and then we'll just see an explosion of quality stuff. So we're looking forward to that. All right,
I can't wait to be a pirate.
I can't wait to see the changes. So a few things that I've seen in the community at the moment is people spawning players in the air, like in a plane in the air. That's
cool.
That's revolutionary. It gives the ability to have a PUBG style server where you jump out of the plane into the water. So even though things are slowing down for the update, there's still the coders working on stuff in the background and producing stuff that's next level when it comes to obviously the console world. So get out there, support your coders. And of course, support your content creators. They're going to bring you all the quality goods. all the secrets. They're going to be out there showing it off. Also know that DayZ are looking at bringing console creators in early to get a sneak peek.
Preek.
Fingers crossed we get that same ability and can do a podcast from the map early. So that's what I'll be pushing for. Don't really care about exploring. If they want to produce the map, we'll log into our podcast and they can set servers, spawn points. I won't even move. I'll just spawn in and stay still and just look around. I'll be happy with that. You know what I mean? So they're really working with the content creators to bring this map to life and to really get it out there. So don't forget to wishlist it on Xbox and, of course, on Steam. But apart from that, it's time to play some Endgame. All right, Mr. Bennett.
Actually, could I just...
Yeah, fire
One
away.
last thing, just talk about our servers and Zagoria. And don't forget to jump over to Zagoria. They've got a competition on at the moment. Much love to Lemons, a good friend of ours. And, yeah, owner of Zagoria. Jump over, win yourself a free T-shirt.
That's it. It's got a
All you have
T-shirt.
to do is react.
All you got to do is react to his thing.
Yep.
Get out there and
React to his thing.
we'll be out there testing out this tiered style death matches and snow map. Very caught our attention. We'll be out there next week on the weekend for our CC run. So if you want to come and delve into the world of Bennett service, we'll be there. You want a peasant shirt. Peasant shirts are on their way. We only got the prototypes. They're too expensive. Goddamn world's expensive.
Cycle.
All right, so we're going to play our end game. We've got a little fun mini game we'd like to end the show with. A little race to the end, and then a little shootout. If you want to join us down at the arena, these two are professionals.
I tell you what, I'm not forgetting the gun this week, Smiley.
Yeah, you'll need a gun.
Yeah, why do you always do that? You just leg it off without a gun. That's the first thing I grab.
Well, because I'm just thinking, gets the end, but I forgot that the only way to win now is to kill the other person.
That's right. So to give you an idea, Bennett, we've got a little mini game obstacle course you've got to make your way through. You've got to pick yourself up a shotgun and some rubber slugs on the way. And the idea is to make it to the end and kill everyone else.
Cool.
As we head across into the apartment is where you'll find your shotguns and your rubber slugs. And then the course continues down and around to the very last platform, which is just up here. I'm a chief medical officer. So for all your medical
Good.
for all your medical needs, let's go for a little walkthrough. So in here, that's where you'll find your shotguns. You have a mesh maze.
Oh shit.
You've got some. That's what everybody says. You've got a few platforms to jump through, or you can go through the hazardous wooden track. You got the high-low course, so you can go across the wire or down the castle and then across the bridge and back up. You go down the last platform, onto the piers, and then you follow the piers all the way back up to the very end where we started, where you'll find live ammunition for your shotgun.
Nice.
So
I see a lot of folks down there.
oh yeah, they're highly explosive, so just be careful giving them
I
too
assume
much of a touch up. They get a little bent out of shape.
Yeah.
The starting line is down at the gate. Don't forget to grab, there's some candy canes and beers down there. And there's no rules apart from you can't punch. All you can do is shoot people with the shotgun and knock them out via rubbers. You'll basically nearly instantly wake up. So be careful. Apart from that, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the end game of TPP. It's where I pit my Co-hosts
Yeah,
against our guests.
You're here with us, Bennett. We start off here.
You're down there. They're going to open that gate.
Yeah.
We go through this gate, through that building. Up to the top of the roof.
To win, you need to make it to
Go
the end
through
of the
the maze,
platform.
work your way
On a
through,
little
gotta get to
table,
the end.
there is some live ammunition for you to murder the rest of people.
Shoes untied.
Apart from that, are we ready, people?
It's all right. He won't make it anyway, Bennett. He's not a threat. Don't worry.
That's it. Oh, the banter starts. The banter starts. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go!
Ah, locked ourselves in.
Oh, sneaky.
Damn it. Ah.
So now we wait to see who's first out of the...
Hey! Dave Hudson!
Oh, we forgot to tell him. No fisting.
Yeah, no
No
punching.
punches.
Oh,
No punches.
Yeah.
That's why you got the
only-
shotguns. That's why we got the shotguns. You can knock
Only
them out that
shotguns.
style.
Yeah. You got rubbers to knock each other out, to slow each other down.
Move them out of the way if they're blocking. Q's out. Oh, shit, he nearly got shot.
Nearly got ya.
Bruv second. Here comes the shotguns now.
Ooh. Oops. Oh, I didn't load. Ah.
All right,
Lucky
everyone's
we
in the stage too.
No, we gotta slow you down, man.
He knows how to shoot. Bruv's asleep. Oh, there it is. Oh,
You're stuck in this little room with Bennett.
Yeah, me too.
see,
Oh shit. It's the reload time on these stuck ass.
yep, that's it. Take out. She's gone. Welcome
This
back.
guy's just brutal.
Yep. He's trained. He's trained.
He's trained.
Oh.
This guest actually plays the game.
That's it. And a server.
Yeah, on his actual server.
That's
Not a
it.
PvP server.
Q's got the confusion going on. He doesn't want to show him the path. Oh, he's having a
He's
sleep.
taking us all
He's
out,
having a
Rob.
sleep. Oh,
taking us all
Q's
out.
twitching. So twitching going on. That's good use of the shotgun. Oh, he took that one.
Take him down, Q. Take him down.
They
no.
can't. He's dropped his shotgun somewhere. Q dropped his shotgun.
Oh, I'm so sore!
Get up! For fuck's sake.
He's
get
twitching.
up. We're losing
He's twitching.
terribly.
There's a twitching going on. Oh, the co-hosts getting owned. They are getting owned.
Hey.
Yeah, that's it. Frustration's kicking in. They're swinging weapons. There he is. He's through.
I'm nearly out of bullets.
Does he take the jump-in style?
take him
Oh, ran out of stem. Oh, missed him.
Ah! Fair.
He can't take his gear.
Oh,
Forgot rubbers, didn't you?
nearly running out though.
Yep. All right, we moved on to stage 3. Don't know where Bruv went. Oh, Bruv fell off. Bruv's out. Officially out. She fell off. Oh. There it is. He's free. He's free. He's got the last section. He's got the gap. Bennett's on the run now. Try and get the track down. Does he take the wire for the speed? Q's out the top. He's into the last castle. He's down. Bennett's coming up the other one. Oh, he's hot on his trail. Oh, he's slightly caught up there. Q must have a little limp. Oh, he's really caught up there. He put the ground on. Oh! Oh, no! He has! He's fallen off! He's fallen off! Did not qualify from Bennett. Slipped off the gap in between. Mac, this is what we just do with our co-hosts and our guests every week. Just a little mini game. Oh, Q, I think you're the only one on the course. The only one who survived. Might be an instant win. Instant dub. Brub's trying to come back. She's gone the long distance.
Yeah, I'm on the wheelchair access at the moment. I actually died.
Yeah, I know, you fell
got
off.
me so many
Bennett
times,
fell off
I
too.
eventually died.
Oh, he died from
Oh, did he?
abuse. Yeah, he slipped off. The only one still running the course is Q, and he's just coming through the zombies now.
Oh.
You could probably give him a shot to delay him. But I don't think you get the accuracy.
Okay. Ooh, challenge.
He's waiting for him. That's cheat, Bennett.
That is you.
Oh, that's it. He's got the Guardian Defender. Oh, and he's done it. There he is.
Good game.
GG. Oh, he missed it. He's got to run around real quickly.
Ah!
All right, but that's officially Mr. Q makes... Oh, and it slipped off. That's officially Mr. Q is our winner. Peasant's all the way up here. How the hell did I get all the way up here? All right. Yeah, I don't know how I spawned all the way up here. Kill him, Q! Kill him! That's it. But Mr. Q is our winner. Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to thank you all for coming to the Peasants Podcast.